Alright, good evening internet world, or good morning, whatever the fuck it is. But we're doing Drunken Chef again tonight. Tonight I think we're going to go a little Asian and we're going to do a sort of Thai stir fry. Now the reason I'm calling it sort of Thai is because I don't have all the ingredients that you would normally put in Thai food. But I'm going to build all those Thai flavors with what I have. Now I'm sure you can hear I've got some canola oil here, screaming hot, screaming hot. The reason I use canola oil is it takes a good high temperature and it doesn't impart extra flavor to the food. So what I've got here is, I don't know, maybe 8-10 ounces of really thinly cut pork. It's going to stir fry up real fast. Sink. This pork's cut real thin, so it's going to stir fry up at this high temp real quick. Now see, stir fry happens real fast. Pan's screaming hot and everything cooks really fast. So what I did beforehand was I steamed off maybe a cup or two of white rice just to serve over the whole thing. Or I should say under the whole thing. Oh, that pork is looking awesome. So what I'm going to do now is, the next thing I'm going to put in is the hardest vegetables to cook, which is the celery and carrots. The celery really, like a good friend of mine says, is nothing more than crunchy water. Now, I always say to add seasoning every layer, so I'm going to add some black pepper. I'm not going to add salt right now, just because in a little while I'm going to be adding some salty ingredients like soy sauce and some other things. So now that the pork and the first run of the vegetables are sauteing and the vegetables are starting to give up some of their liquid, I'm going to start building the flavored base for the sauce. What I have here is some Thai red chili paste. This is in soybean oil, so it's just going to add some extra oil to it and start building the heat. That's going to make it really good later. The stuff's pretty strong, so I'd say use maybe a teaspoon or two. I like to add this in early because the more the chili paste cooks, the more flavors that are in it really open up. I can already start to smell it. It smells really great. Alright, the next thing I like to add mushrooms. Mushrooms take a little while to cook. Got a whole bunch of sliced cremini mushrooms there. I like creminis, they're a little bit meatier. Now, while all that's sauteing, another flavor ingredient here. This is what I like to call wop nuggets. This is chopped up fresh cloves of garlic, probably about 7 or 8 cloves. You need lots of garlic. I like to put that in after I put in some of the vegetables because the vegetables let off some liquid and helps the garlic from not burning. Just remember this, people, we're cooking Asian food, and we've used a bunch of wop nuggets. Beautiful. Alright. Now, oh, that's something, oh, that garlic in there smells awesome. Now, a few minutes later here, I've got onions and peppers. Just your standard bell peppers, whatever color you like, is perfect. The onions I cut into big pieces because I don't want them to cook too long. I want some nice texture in there. Give this a nice little toss. Just let that saute a minute or two. Now, all that sauteing, I'm going to grab a lid for this because in a few minutes, once we build the sauce, we're going to steam it for just a minute or two, just to make sure everything's nice and hot. All the vegetables are a little bit tender. Well, anyway, I couldn't find the proper lid, but I know this lid will fit over it. I just need to steam it for a minute or two. So I'm going to put this off to the side. Oh, I wish you guys could all smell this. It smells really fantastic, and I haven't even started building the sauce yet. Now, right at the end here, smells pretty fucking woofy. I've got a bunch of nice snow peas that I've cleaned and broccoli florets. I'm going to put these at the end because I really like those to retain their crispiness. We just kind of want them to turn really bright green and nice and not get too cooked and mushy. So pretty much as soon as we put these in, what we're going to do is we're going to start building our sauce in here. And our Thai sauce is going to consist of a whole bunch of different flavors, which is what Thai food's all about. They balance all kinds of contrasting flavors. So we've already got the chili paste in there. So the next thing, we're going to get some soy sauce, very, very typical Asian ingredient, a couple of tablespoons. Awesome. Couple of tablespoons of soy. Now, what Thai dish would be complete without a little bit of fish sauce? This shit smells like rotten fish, but tastes delicious. Well, it smells like rotten fish because, well, that's what it is. It's rotten fish, really. A lot less of that than soy sauce, maybe a teaspoon or so. I have here some sesame oil. Sesame oil is not good for cooking with. That's why this bottle is almost $5. You just need a few drops just to flavor things. So, a couple little shakes of sesame oil. Actually, I'll put that in at the end. Now, what I have here is, I don't know, 3/4 of a cup or so of chicken stock, which I've dissolved, I don't know, a teaspoon or so of cornstarch in. The cornstarch is going to tighten up the sauce. It's going to make it a little thick. You don't want it too thick. You don't want it like a gravy and gloopy. You just want it to tighten up just a little bit so it sticks to the rice. So you let that cook together just a moment. Now what I have here is fresh squeezed lime, which I squeezed, I don't know, maybe 20 minutes or so ago. Again, with the Thai flavors, need to balance out, have a little brightness and acid there. So what you're going to do, toss all that together. Turn this up just a little. grab the lid, put it over, let it steam for just a minute. Just a minute or so. You hear it boiling. Once it boils, the cornstarch will have thickened to its full potential. It probably, with the little bit of stock that you put in with the cornstarch, probably would never have left a boil. So you want that there steam for a minute or so. Now, right at the very end, what I have here is a few ounces of peanuts. Now, the peanuts you don't want to cook in there. You just gotta dump in, have them in there for a couple seconds just to get hot. You really want them to retain their nuttiness and crunch. Nice little toss. Turn it off, and we're done. Let's plate this bad boy up. Got my beautiful steamed rice here that I've kept warm. Nice little mound in the middle of the plate. Got my gorgeous stir fry here. Doesn't that look awesome, guys?
Ooh.
There we go. Let's taste this. It's just right. A little bit spicy, a little bit salty, a little bit sour from the lime. You get the nuttiness and the crunch from the peanuts. The rice is cooked really, really nicely. Just, all around delicious drunken dish. So, I'm going to finish this plate. I'm going to feed my camera people here, my best bro Johnny, my girl Gail. So, like I said last week, if I can do this in this condition, imagine what y'all can do sober. Drunken Chef, peace out.